Hey, what's going on, you guys? Welcome back to another video here on Skullman TV. Alright, so I was told to go to the site because there's obviously a bunch of things that are going on here, and that there's some things that I probably would find interesting here by a local friend of mine. So, let's go up. Let's see what's new, because we haven't gone over too much, and we're going to see what they're talking about, what we're getting into. Oh, I see already. Okay. A lot of My Friend Malamore stuff. Okay. Oh boy. Alright, so before we get into the video, remember to drop a like, subscribe, turn notifications, and with all that out of the way, let's get on with it today, you guys. So today we have a bunch of new stuff that we're going over. Ooh, dismiss. Okay. So obviously we got My Friend Malamore, a bunch of stuff. Obviously, the Pokemon Company has been taken over by this boy. Oh my goodness. Okay. So this is interesting. Hold on. So we're gonna go over this first before we get into the Mega Evolution. Going ahead and going over Mega Evolutions and stuff like that. But this looks like, right here, this looks like a Frostlass and a Aegislash's pre-evolution is what that looks like. And we have a couple more Pokemon over here. We know this is the Z, Hotel Z. And we know, or maybe that's Hotel Z. I don't know. I can't pinpoint it. But this looks almost to be like Hotel Z based off of the leaks. If we're going based off the leaks, they were south of Lumiose. I mean, not the leaks, the demos. They were south of Lumiose, so somewhere around here. And we can assume that they just either didn't add. So we can assume they were somewhere down here. So we can assume that they were somewhere around here. And this is Hotel Z. And somewhere around here, they've probably just cut off. But there is the, what was it? The Pokemon Center would have been somewhere around here because they went this way, or somewhere around here and they went that way. Either way it goes, Hotel Z, we do see some very interesting spots here too. Like landmarks. Big landmarks. Obviously they're emphasizing landmarks, and everything's going to be centered around Lumiose Tower and all that. So we have, what landmarks do we have? We look to have some spooky little landmarks too. I'm assuming a lot of places we're going to be able to enter and interact with and go inside of, which is going to be awesome. But we've been pinpointing a lot of ghost Pokemon, and that is interesting to me right there. Some ghost Pokemon, a lot of ghost Pokemon during the day too. So we're seeing Aegislash right there, full evolution. Chandelure, full evolution. We're seeing Prevolutions over here for ghosts. We're not seeing much ghost Pokemon over here. And what is that? Is that... No, that's just Talonflame's Talons. Okay. Alright, so let's scroll down. Let's see. What we got? Oh, boy. My Friend Malamore. Oh, my goodness. You ever wonder which Pokemon would be your number... Oh, my gosh. Oh, Lord. Oh, so much Malamore. Pokejungle's all... So taken over by My Friend Malamore. Everybody is getting taken over by My Friend Malamore. Oh goodness. Okay, so let's. Oh jeez. Let's go into some of this stuff that's been going on, and obviously we have an announcement that we're going to be getting more Malamore stuff tomorrow. Oh goodness. Okay, and this is something I need to not look at, because that is a jacket for me if I've ever seen one right there. That is a perfect jacket for me, especially if this is that jacket and has my Hisuian, my little Hisuian buddy on the back. Oh, no. Okay. All right, you guys don't know about my Hisuian buddy because I didn't do my, oh, goodness. This is the, yep. Oh, Lord. Okay. All right, so we're gonna get into all of that. We're gonna see something here. So obviously we watched this one, right? We're not going to do too much. We're going to do a little talking about this boy right here. Right there, okay? We're getting a lot of hate on Dragonite. I will say, I have some love for Dragonite. We're not going to go all over the trailer on that one because we don't want this video to be too long, and this was a very interesting starting trailer, but not an interesting actual trailer revealing the Pokemon, right? This was really a surprise reveal, which we didn't really expect, right? So let's go in, let's talk about our boy here. Everybody's hating on. I will say Dragonite, I'm not a huge fan of Dragonite. I'm not going to pretend like I've been a huge fan of Dragonite. But I will say, inspiration to pre-evolution in the Mega Evolution is absolutely amazing. Showing Dratini, Dragonair with the wings, Dratini with the, I think Dragonair got the horn. Dratini did not, right? Right? Yeah, I think so. Okay. So, showing the ball, but just essentially it's growing inspiration from Dratini and Dragonair, and that is absolutely amazing in its pre-evolution state. I love it. I think that is an absolutely amazing look for the Pokemon, an absolutely amazing detail for the Mega Evolution. So let's see. We also went ahead and we got, what was the other stuff we got? So we got a little leak, or not leak, but little teaser with this. Nope, not that. Not that. Not crypto. Okay, go back. So with that and the gate. Oh, my boy, my boy Gengar. Let's go, Mega Gengar. I love that plushie. Oh my goodness, I gotta find that. Okay, so we got this. We got this right here, which was, we knew about Victory Bell. I saw that and immediately said, okay, that's Victory Bell right there, right? And then we got this one right here. And it was kind of spooky, so I was like, well, they could do a different reveal too. But this is interesting, and we're going to talk about this for a few separate reasons. So let's go back to the YouTube channel, and let's go to, let's see, Victory Bell, Mega Victory Bell. Let's go videos. Oh my goodness, my friend Malamar has taken over the YouTube channel. Oh goodness. Okay. Oh boy, we got so much. Okay, so Mega Victory Bell, the case of the sweet scent. So let's do this one. I don't know how to shrink my bubble, you guys. I am so sorry. But let's see.
Heard this
oh my goodness.
Gives off a strange scent at night, so we're checking it out.
All right.
You got permission, right?
Yeah. Let's head in.
So we see them opening the door, and I want to say, when they open the door.
Anyone home?
Sure is dark in here.
This is already interesting, and I'm going to say this. This is already interesting because this means we'll probably be able to go into certain areas, right? And find different Pokemon in certain areas, right? So we see them going through this creepy building. Will we be able to go into certain buildings?
It's locked.
We've already seen in the demo they're able to go in certain buildings. But will we be able to catch Pokemon in certain buildings? There's a Pokédoll right there. Right there. Let's see if we see anything. Do we see anybody? Oh my goodness!
It's just mirrors.
We see mirrors. And if you look up here, look at this. Look at this. Okay, I knew about this one. Sableye, right up there. Right up there. Sableye. So, if we're going into creepy buildings, and we can assume this is at night, because we see it as nighttime on the video, does that mean we'll be able to catch a Sableye inside of a building at night, by chance? Like, this is opening
Looks
so
like a
many
dead
different
end.
windows for Legends. And I think we will be. That's my theory. I think we will be able to go into different buildings
head
for
upstairs?
Legends EA.
Hold on.
Uh-oh. Esper. See, once again, why are they showing off Pokemon inside the building if we cannot get Pokemon inside the building? So let's skip ahead. So we see a couple different Pokemon. We don't see any more ghost Pokemon coming from down the hall. It doesn't look like, at least. Trying to see if we missed anything for these. No.
The lights are on.
So there goes. There they go. They're running. They're running away from Mega Victory Bell. Oh, that's a perfect view. Mega Victory Bell without after unmega evolving. Oh my goodness. Okay. So what do we have to say about Mega Victory Bell? Mega Victory Bell, not a fan favorite for me. Not gonna lie. I'm not a big fan of your boy Mega Victory Bell. I will say Mega Victory Bell is, I don't know. I get it. What is that? Mega Victini. Oh, that would be interesting. So, not a big fan of Mega Victory Bell, I will say. I do like it. I do understand it. But I'm just not the biggest fan of it as the Dragonite one, per se. I like that it does also draw a little inspiration back to some of its pre-evolutions. And the fact that it's got acid built up in its belly, causing it to have to seal its mouth shut, right? Which I think is absolutely interesting. I do think it's an interesting Pokemon, don't get me wrong. I think it's an absolute amazing little Mega Evolution. But I've just never really been a big fan of Victory Bell, per se. And what else we had? We had, so they went ahead. Nope. Nope, my friend Malamar yet. We had this little post showing that there was a fight match coming for Hawlucha. So here we don't see too much fun stuff. We just see a nice little video, right? Which, big shout out to Pokemon. No, I'm not sponsored in any way. But then we see them Mega Evolve. We get a good look at the Mega Ring. A lot of people have been pointing out one thing. So the biggest thing about this was Mega Hawlucha. We have... Okay, that is cool. So we do like that he changes his cloak. He looks more like a luchador. And big Rey Mysterio vibes and stuff like that. That's pretty sick. We like that. Will I be using him on my team? No. Is there anything to go through on this one? No, not for me. But then we get into the biggest thing, which is Mega Hawlucha. We see him in action, in game, and stuff, and that was pretty interesting. That was pretty interesting. We like the Mega Hawlucha. He's a pretty good Pokemon, we'll say. I do like his Mega Evolution a lot more. Let's see, Mega Hawlucha. So let's go Mega Hawlucha. Oh boy. Mega Hawlucha. We do like this. So we just threw on a new mask and called it a day. And that was very interesting. We like that. Energy from Mega Evolution has pumped up muscles in Hawlucha's body, enhancing not only his attack, but also his defense. Ooh. So he's going to be a girthy boy. He's going to be kind of Spiritomb-y almost for the fighting types. He's going to be big boy Hawlucha. Now, I will say this about the trailer. If we're truly getting Scrafty is a fighting type. it would have been very interesting to see him come in with Scrafty and to see them kind of Scrafty trying to split up the fight between Hawlucha and Machamp and trying to split them up and having to Mega Evolve in order to do so. That would have been very interesting for the Scrafty design, especially being that Scrafty does get a little hood and everything. But I do understand the direction, because I do understand that a luchador and a boxer, you know, the differences and kind of tuffles that they have with each other, and I do understand why they did this. But would it have been fun to also see Scrafty get released, the Mega Scrafty leak to be proven true in this trailer as well? 100%. That would have been amazing. They could have released 2 big fighting Mega Evolutions in one, and that would have been great. And they could have actually done that in a trailer, because in the other reveal, the gameplay reveal, they actually show Hawlucha walking the streets, and he sees Machamp, right? Or Machamp, whatever. Anyways, he sees him walking the streets, and he's like, okay, I'm gonna go fight him. He ends up going to go fight him. It would have been interesting to see Scrafty coming across with his hands in his pocket and going ahead and trying to fight him as well. So we're going to go back and we're going to look at these little My Friend Malamar stuff. As we see, Malamar has taken over.
Malamar, you are so sweet and adorable. Oh, are you recording? Yes, yes. Come on, get a close-up.
And obviously we're in a POV shot kind of thing.
You're certainly cheer.
And there's all of this. My Friend Malamar, oh, he is rocking the stickers. He is rocking the lights. He is rocking everything. And then your boy over here dancing. My Friend Malamar. And if you look, actually looking in front of this. Okay, so this may be me because of GTA and stuff, right? But if you look at him, you know who else he looks like? One of the characters that has a bit of reference to cult leading and the actual building he's in front of could be reference to it's probably reference to Hotel Z, and we're overthinking this. But if you see him, he honestly, tell me he doesn't look like the doggone cult leader from GTA 5. Which I'm not going to go on a limb and say, oh yeah, man, he's the cult leader. That's the cult leader. But we do know when you go back and you look at some of this, we do see, right, that there is a lot of reference, right, to the fact that Malamar is essentially manipulating. He's brainwashing. These people are brainwashed, and they are going ahead and being brainwashed to believe that this is their friend. And it's not. So that's what we think is going on. That's what I believe is going on, which we're going to see tomorrow, because apparently tomorrow there is a big My Friend Malamar reveal YouTube video coming out, and we'll have to go over all that tomorrow. And we got to see, let's see, where was it? The official, it's official, we all agreed that Malamar is the most lovable Pokemon of all time. Tune in to our official YouTube channel tomorrow at 2 p.m. or 6 a.m. to celebrate the overturning Pokemon with us, My Friend Malamar. So, oh, I love it. And yeah, they've been doing a lot of this upside down text for a lot of things and stuff right now with My Friend Malamar. So, what's up with that? Why are things going upside down? We know he has to be upside down in order to evolve into Malamar. But what is going on with the upside down text? We don't know, but we will see. So there's a lot of symbolism here. A lot. And you guys, be careful. Because my friend Malamar, I don't think he's our friend. No, I think that friend is upside down. That's our enemy. I don't know. We'll see. Be weary. Be weary of the Malamar. That's all I'm going to say. Be weary of the Malamar. I do not believe. Don't trust him. Malamar. So, like I said, we know he likes to brainwash. We do believe that they are brainwashed into wanting Malamar to be their friend and all that. And I don't know. I just don't know. But I cannot wait to see what the Malamar looks like. And I can't wait to see how it's going to turn, how he's going to turn out. And it's just going to prove more of those leaks true, as we've seen in the past. And if you're wondering like about the leaks, I mean, we go to Centro right here. Let's go to Centro. Let's see. All right. Well, we're not going to show it on second thought, but I will say this. We have seen that there are like, 27 supposedly Pokemon. And every one of these have proven one of those Pokemon right. 2 that I'm hoping to see is Chandelure and Frostlass. I want them to get proven right as well, which we could assume that it is all true. But, boy, it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting, to say the least. So, with all that being said, you guys, that's going to be about the end of the video. So be safe and be careful and watch out for those pesky Malamar out there. And let's be safe on tomorrow's video, because my theory is someone's going to have to snap the Pokemon Company out of the brainwashing that Malamar has done. So, till tomorrow, be safe, you guys, and be wary of those Malamar. Anyways, I will see y'all in the next video. Peace.